Welcome back. Today we are going to be working on forward and backward sequencing. Okay, all that means is what we consider counting forward and counting backwards. Okay, but we're not counting items, we're just saying the numbers in the sequence. So I want to work on showing you two different activities that you could do at home to practice. Okay, so on this board I have written numbers and they actually go in an order. They don't start at 1, and sometimes kids get really confused by this. Okay, so you would have to decide, which number do I want to start with? Tell me what you want to start with. I hope you said 76, because that is the smallest number here. Did anybody go to 83 and say, let's start with 83? Maybe you did, because that would be the greatest number. We could start with that one and go backwards. But we're going to start with 76 and go forward. So here's 76. We already used it. We're going to put a circle around it. What would I put after 76? I'm going to put a comma because that shows that I'm doing another number. And then my numbers don't all run together. So I'm done with my 77. What comes next? 78. Then what? Good. 79. Then what do I want to put? 80. Good job. And then what? Good. 81. And then what? Awesome. 82. And the last number that I have is 83. So you just figured out all of these numbers go in order from 76 all the way up to 83. And sometimes that's hard for kids because they see this group of 70s and they see the group of 80s and they're not really sure how to put them together because they don't start at 1. Okay? So that's one way that you could do it. If you just have a piece of paper or a whiteboard, I always say sidewalk chalk. On a nice day, you can go outside on the sidewalk and do it in sidewalk chalk. Again, if your parents let you use shaving cream on the table, that's really fun. If you have colored sand and you put it in a cookie sheet or in a cake pan, you can also write numbers and have fun with it that way. All right, now we're going to look at another way. So you can do that with any set of numbers you want, whatever numbers that you are ready to work with. So those were higher numbers going forward. Okay, and now I have another activity. I have to move it over because I needed it out of my way, and now I need it. So there are numbers here, okay, that we are going to also put in order. But this time I am going to tell you that we are going to do it from greatest to least. So that means we're going to be doing it backwards. Okay, we're going to be starting with the largest number here and going backwards. All right, so I'm trying to get it further enough away so that you can see them all. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, so what is the largest number that you see here? What would I start with? Did you find this number right here? 30. Okay, so we're going to put 30 right there. I'm going to move it back even further so we can see. 30. Now, I want to go backwards. So what comes before 30? Which one of these numbers do you want me to put there? Awesome. 29 comes before 30. This is the first number in the 30 family. We have to go back to the 20 families. 30s go back to the 20s. And we remember that we're always going to hear that 9 right before the new family. So 30, 29, what's going to come right here? Yep, you got it. 28. What's going to go here? Yep, 27. What's going to go here? You got it. Say them with me. 26. I'm going to slide them all down. 26. What's going to come before 26? Awesome. 25. Before 25. 24. What's going to come before 24? 23. What's going to come before 23? 22. Good job. Okay, what's going to come before 22? 21. What comes before 21? I just gave you the answer, didn't I? Before 21 is 20. What comes before 20? Yes, we had to change families again, didn't we? So here's our 20. That's the first number in the 20 family. So when we go backwards, we have to go back to the teen family. So we went from the 30 family to the 20 family to the teen family. Before 19 is 18, perfect. And before 18 is 17. Awesome job. Okay, and then you could go ahead and count them all again as you're pointing to them. 30, 29, 28, say it with me. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. Okay. And then another great thing to do is turn some of them over. Okay, so you make it a challenge for yourself, but the numbers would still be there in case you need them if you get stuck. Okay, so I'm going to do that on a whole bunch of numbers right now. Okay, and then we'll see how you guys do. You ready? All right, let's try it. So over here, we have the number 30. What's hiding under here? Did you say 29? Good. 29, 28, good, 27, 26, 25, what's hiding? 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, and 17. Awesome job. Okay, so give yourselves a little bit of hints with it. Okay, leave some of the numbers so you can see them, and then turn some others over so they're hidden. And again, those are just scrap pieces of paper that I pulled apart. Okay, and I wrote my numbers on them. So you can do those with any set of numbers that's helpful for you as well. Okay, in school, Mrs. Davidson has number cards, right? And I was going to use those, but I thought I wanted to show you that you can make your own. Okay, even if you don't have a number cards at home, okay, you can just use scraps of paper and it works just as awesome. Okay, so do sets of numbers that you need. Maybe you're working all the way to 100. You don't want to do one all the way to 100. That's way too big. So just do small chunks of numbers like we just did here, okay, or like we did on the whiteboard. You can work forward or work backwards. Do some of what you're good at, but practice more of what you have a hard time with. So if going backwards for you is hard, practice more of going backwards. If going forward with the bigger numbers is hard for you, practice that, okay? Because that's how we get better at everything, even if it's a sport or if it's math or if it's reading or tying your shoes, anything that you have a hard time with, the more you practice, the better you get at it, okay? So let me hear and see you doing some practice with the things that you're not so good at. Okay, guys? See you later.